I need to tell you something. I need to tell you the truth. But first of all, welcome back to another video on our channel, The Satin Crew. We are back yet again. And for now, the last video for a bit of time until the 26th of May. Make sure to mark that in your calendars. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm sure all of you are going to love it. If you love cars, if you love adventures, it's literally just right for you. But we need to clarify some things. And that's actually what we're going to start with. Right here, you can see two of our Aston Martins, another one back there. Obviously, there's something missing. I've already told you the story with the V12 Vantage S, still working on that, trying to get a solution. But yeah, the biggest one is actually our two Aston Martin DB12s. And what has happened with those, I will tell you now. I got my living tripod back. Lewis is behind the camera. Perfect. So now we can actually talk about it. You don't even know what this video is about, right?
That's right, yeah.
It's about what happened to the DB12s.
Oh, interesting.
Because I want to clean up some questions. That's basically the main goal, for which some of you are still asking, like, where's that, where's that? So we're going to clarify everything. As mentioned before, V12 Vantage, you know the story, what's happening now. G63 4x4 squared recall for every single car. S63 E-Performance recall as well. Funny thing is, DBX707 is now getting a recall as well. So that will be leaving at some point too, but that will come back. It's only like coolant hose, I think, as far as I'm concerned. But DB12s. So the first one, which we've done the delivery on, electronically, the car is, let's say, trash. Honestly, it is trash. It just didn't work, nothing was proper. And then we obviously still had our second DB12 on order, which then showed up quite some time too early, let's put it that way. The car actually arrived before Christmas. And then when the car, I don't know how we can tell, it's such a story which sounds so unreal. That really is the issue. So, okay. First DB12, obviously all the electronical issues and all that stuff. Still not 100% fixed. That's an issue with car A. Then we thought, okay, next one is coming. We'll skip part A and just move on to the new one, which is exactly our spec, how we love it. The car looks absolutely stunning. Not anymore, but it used to look absolutely stunning. So what happened is, and with this, I need to do a quick disclaimer. We're not blaming anyone. We are not talking about whose fault it was. We are big fans and big partners of Nord Ostsee, so most love out to them. We checked with them that it's okay that we publish what we're now talking about. We're not going to show images because we can't, out of some reasons with what's still happening behind the scenes with this car. So basically, you need to imagine it like this. Some early morning, it was probably grey, drizzly, miserable weather. There was a truck arriving with our beautiful brand new DB12 coupe, finished in all black. Interior looked so mint. How good did the interior look, please?
10 out of 10.
Oh,
very nice.
Like, honestly, I didn't expect the DB12 to actually look that good compared to the first one.
Yeah.
So we saw the car in a different state than we expected. So a truck arrives with the car on it, which is great. And then things went extraordinarily wrong. Like, extraordinarily wrong. You need to see, when a car's on a truck, the car needs to go onto the ground somehow. Which, if you think about it, doesn't seem too hard. But what happened was, there was a mix between brake and gas. I think kind of like didn't understand which one was which. And a mix between drive, neutral and reverse. So the car was supposed to reverse on the trailer, which makes sense. Instead of that happening, the car went into drive and the foot was planted to the floor. Meaning, a DB12 decided to do a stunt shot. The car absolutely rocketed towards the truck, which was pulling the car, into the truck. Something else happened as well, which we can't talk about. Flying off the car, off the truck, totaling itself. So the DB12 is absolutely totaled. It's a story, if you know it in full, you don't believe it because it sounds so surreal. And then after we got the message, like 2-3 weeks later or something, we actually went to Nord Ostsee Automobile to pick up the second DBX, I think it was there, which obviously got crashed as well. So it's not going too great with Aston Martins was right now. And we saw the car, Luis and I looked at the car, loved it, didn't love the way it looked because I'll demonstrate it on this car, I think that makes more sense. So, this doesn't exist. This is kind of gone. A chunk like that has broken out of the rim, which you need to think like, oh my god, that needs to be a lot of force for that actually to happen. And the part of the rim actually got like thrown, well not thrown, but shot into the brake caliper itself. So it's stuck in the ceramic brake, which is quite absurd. The wing mirror is off, and the biggest issue is the chassis is bent. Meaning the DB12 is a total loss. No one is really knowing what is going on with the car at the moment. The car is still stationary there as far as I know. So yeah, that's the story with our DB12s. First one messed up, second one absolutely destroyed. And now the question is raised for us, like, do we order another DB12? A third one? Or did we reach the point where it's like, okay, maybe this is actually bad luck? Because if you think about it, what happens if we actually get one and drive it? Like, I don't know, like you guys let me know in the comments, but it just, for me right now, thinking about it, it doesn't feel too right. What would you do? Because the car's amazing. It looks great.
It looked great, yeah.
It did look great.
From the back.
From the back and the interior looked great.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it's just not meant to be, I don't know.
Maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe that opens up the way to get an early allocation for the new Vantage. That could be cool. I really like the new Vantage. Or has that shown us that we have too many Aston Martins? And some Aston Martins being issues for us. Because now, in general, we have 4 Aston Martins, which are not doing great. Well, not these ones, which are not doing great.
Oh, yeah.
Crash DBX, electronical issue DB12, total DB12, V12 Vantage S. So we got 4 Aston Martins.
And a recall on this one.
And a recall on this one. So we got 5 Aston Martins, which are basically not working. And it's not that cool. Like, again, it's not the car's fault necessarily, but it's just annoying, I would say. So question is, what do we do with the DB12? Do we still say, yeah, we'll keep it on order, get another one, hope that one works out? Or do we just say, well, DB12, it was nice seeing you, on to the next, because Aston Martin just released, I don't know if it's public yet, but I'm just gonna say it, they released a new V12 engine, which is gonna be outputting 835 horsepower.
Oh, wow.
It's basically gonna be the new Vanquish.
Oh,
You love a Vanquish, I love a Vanquish. No hybrid, pure V12, 835 brake horsepower. That's what's coming into normal production from Aston Martin, which is quite cool. That's a bold statement, should be amazing. So yeah, that's the question on what we should do at the moment. But for now, it's also time for us to get all of this sorted. We need to go to the Ökihof, Wertstoffhof, whatever you call that in English, I actually forgot, to dispose some trash. And we need to get some cars cleaned and maybe actually talk about your car for a bit, because there's some work which still needs to get done before the car's heading out, right?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, a tiny weeny bit. So I'd say let's get started. The E36 is going into the cave, and then we're jumping into Sprinty himself to get some stuff away, like everything is clean later. Nice. Does look good on the new wheels, I must say. Does look good. Alrighty. Time to head out, my friends. It's just what we gotta do. It's part of it, so we gotta get all the trash out. Thank you for your help.
No worries.
We made it. Sprinty is empty.
Now.
Same, it's warm. God, back to cave. Guys, keep in mind how filthy and unorganized everything is now. At the moment, stuff flying around everywhere. In the next clip, hopefully you're gonna see everything cleaned up. Lewis is trying to make some music. And it's time to get some stuff done. As you guys can see, we got everything absolutely clean. Obviously, the floor still needs a little bit of work, but every car's clean. This corner is cleaned up. Everything here is cleaned up. All the cars are on tire cushions. Now it's literally the small stuff like putting chairs back, putting no back, but everything else is looking sparkling. So yeah, perfect. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, press the bell, and we'll see each other next time. Bye bye.